Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I will show you some awesome new items that have been data mined and apparently will be added to the trading post. It's not sure when exactly these items will be added. We don't know if, for instance, some of them will be added in February or if any of them will be added in patch 10.2.5. But at least what's sure is that all of them will be added to the trading post eventually. My personal theory is that the different items from the list that already have an assigned amount of tenders, as you can see for instance here, will most likely be added very soon. And then you have others that have 0, and so these ones are not yet ready to be added. So this is my personal theory, but keep in mind this is not sure. So let's start with the first item on our list. And as you can see, this is this desiccated bouquet. So this is a really cool held enough an item that you will be able to buy for 100 tenders. I think it looks really nice. I really like the skull here, and I think this is something pretty unique. And I'm sure many people are going to be happy to use it in their Transmog set. After that, we have this new pet that you will be able to buy for 650 tenders. I personally think this is quite a lot for a pet, and I mean, this is basically just a normal haul, but again, this is something that probably pet collectioner will be happy to add, and I think it looks pretty cool overall. After that, we have two really nice plate elms. So as you can see, we don't know when they will be added into the game. And actually, they're not just plate, but they're cosmetic. So it means that normally anyone will be able to use them. So they're pretty nice. I would say they're very similar to a lot of other elms we've already seen in the game. Especially I can think of a few from Wrath of the Lich King, from Legion. But still, I think they're pretty decent. So here you have the golden and blue one. I think this one looks really nice. And then you have the argent and blue one. Again, as this is something that normally anyone will be able to use, I'm sure a lot of other classes will be able to use that in their transmog set. Even though I think it's a little bit weird because you can clearly see that these are plate helmets. Then after that, we have this really awesome pole arm. So as you can see, this is something that looks like a tournament pole arm, and this is really good for everyone who wants to do a little bit of a medieval transmog set. So this one is super unique, and I'm really excited to see it added into the game. So again, for this one, we don't have the number of tenders, but probably it will be quite a lot because this is a really cool weapon. After that, we have the Artisan Work Shirt. So this one, you will be able to buy it for 50 tenders. And as you can see, this is this nice shirt. So again, here, nothing too crazy, but I'm sure some people will make good use for this item. Then we have this Forge Hand Stable Fuel Cell. As you can see, this is another held in of an item. So right now it doesn't show, but basically it looks like that. And you will be able, again, we don't know, to buy it for how many tenders, but I think it's pretty okay. It looks like something straight out of Wrath of Draenor, but still, I think it looks pretty unique. Then after that, we have another really cool held in of an item, this time something really unique. As you can see, this one you will be able to buy it for 225 tenders, and this is basically this dynamite. So I think this one is really cool. I think a lot of people are gonna find clever ways to add it to their set, and this is again something I'm super excited to see added into the game. Then after that, we have this cool one-handed axe. As you can see, this one will be worth 450 tenders. And this is, again, something pretty nice. I feel, again, we've seen this type of things a lot in the game, but it looks really nice, and I love the purple color on it. So again, a nice weapon to have in the game. After that, we have another really cool pole arm. So this time, this is this one that looks really similar to a lot of the different weapons we had in Legion. But again, this one looks super unique, and I really love this type of weapon. So this is another really good pole arm that people will be able to purchase from the trading post. After that, we have this two-handed sword. So this one, we don't know for how much you will be able to buy it. But again, this is something nice. I think this one is just okay. It looks very low res, and overall it's not something super exciting. But again, it looks like a unique appearance, and so I'll take it anyway. After that, we have another cool weapon. This time, this is a one-handed dagger. And this one is a recolor from, I don't remember exactly which one, but I believe you can buy a similar dagger from the Trio of Style vendor. And I really like the color on this one. And again, this is something that is super shiny. So overall, a really nice dagger that you will be able to buy for 400 tenders. Then we have this bow, as you can see. So this one, again, it's not sure how much it will cost. But as you can see, super nice. Something, again, that looks like it belongs to World of Genre. I'm not sure if we have a similar appearance in the game, but anyway, this is a really nice bow that, again, I'm sure a lot of hunters are going to be happy to use. Then we have this one-handed mace. So this one is a recolor of another mace that I believe you can get from the Blackrock Foundry in World of Genre. Again, this is a nice mace, but this is just a recolor, so nothing too unique about this one. Then we have this two-handed staff. This one, I have to say, is really, really cool. So this is basically just a bamboo stick, but for a lot of transmog sets that are related to Mist of Pandaria and to also monks, I think this could be really, really nice. So love this one, and it's basically the weapon that the guy has in the cinematic for Mist of Pandaria. So really happy to see this staff added to the game. And again, here, we don't know how many tenders you will have to spend in order to get this staff. Then we have this one-handed axe. So here it's something very basic. These are the ones that usually cost 50 to 100 tenders max. Then we have another one, but this time this is a two-handed axe. This one, I like it already a little bit better. It looks super high res. But again, this is very simple and nothing to be super excited about. Then we have this really cool cloak. So as you can see, this one will cost 50 tenders. And this is this cloak right here. So this is a really nice cloak for those of you who would like to wear a cloak. I think this is really nice. And again, I'm pretty sure this is unique. So always welcomed. Then we have this really, really nice rifle. So as you can see, this one is a recolor from the different guns that you were able to get in the Burning Crusade. But I think this color is absolutely amazing. And I'm sure even though the resolution on the weapon is pretty low, a lot of people are going to be using this. And for this one, again, we don't know how much it will cost. Then we have this one. So this is obviously a recolor of the very famous Plundered Blade of the Northern Kings from the Island Expedition. I think it's nice. I was hoping for another more interesting color for this weapon. I think something maybe blue, maybe red would have been better. But I guess it's still something that a lot of people will appreciate, especially knowing that the weapon is pretty expensive on the auction house, the other one. So at least people will now be able to buy that from the trading post for a few tenders. Then we have these two-handed pole arms. So this one is basically exactly the same that you can get from the Hellfire Citadel in World of Genre. I don't even know if they really did any change. Probably there's just a few colors differences, but like this is basically exactly the same. So nothing too exciting there. Then we have this one right here. This is again another staff that normally you were able to get in World of Genre. And this one is again not super exciting. So this is another recolor from World of Genre. Then after that, we have this whole set right here, the Sable Battle Plate of the Honored Valar Star. As you can see, this is basically just a recolor from one of the Legion sets that you were able to get. And this is a green version. I think it looks pretty nice, even though I do think the original color schemes for these sets were way better back in Legion. But still, this is nice to have another color for this cool set. Then we have these two right here. So these ones, I think, were initially added in the first few months after the training post was added. And I believe the first colorations were probably like green, bluish. And as you can see, you will be able to buy it for 900 tenders and you will receive these two things. So first, the shield. The shield looks really, really nice, I have to say. And then next to the shield, you will also have this one-handed sword. So if you have 900 tenders to spend, you will be able to get both of them, even though I think it's quite a lot for just a shield and a sword. Then after that, we have another plate set from Legion. And as you can see, this is again a green recolor. So this was the PvP set that you were able to craft back in Legion. And this is now something you will be able to get, and especially it will be green. So this one is pretty nice, and you will be able to buy it for 750 tenders. And then we have the different recolors from other sets from Legion that this time you were able to get in Argus. As you can see, first we have the cloth one. So the cloth one I think is pretty okay, and all of them have a purple scheme. So this is the cloth one. Then after that you have the leather one, I believe. Yes, this is the leather one. I think the leather one actually looks super nice. And then you have the mail one, as you can see right here, which is also pretty nice. All of them will be able to be purchased for 750 tenders. And then finally, you also have the plate one. And as you can see, it will look like that. So again, this is the normal set, but just with the purple color. So these are all the different items that have been data mined recently. Again, we don't know when exactly they will be added. Maybe some of them will make it to the February list of training post items you will be able to purchase, but it's not sure. Anyway, I really hope you are excited for at least some of these new cool transmog items. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos, and in the meantime, I wish you all a great day. Bye!